Seen bedtime stories? Cool. Have you guys seen? Do you guys remember in the movie Bedtime Stories? Do you guys remember that there was this like weird? There was a space scene where they let the booger monster out, and the booger monster went and. Okay, so I did concepts for the booger monster, and this is was the one that they chose. So this is a sculpture of the booger monster.
Oh, cool.
Kind of interesting, and it's got its little arms that go right here. There you go. So yeah, these are different arms that go on, and we cast them up. And these are, you guys can pass these around. These are cast up out of plastic, some urethanes that we use, and it's 2-part chemical. And you like mix them together and weigh them out, and it's kind of cool. It just turns really hard. It's kind of similar to the stuff that you know. And I'm sure that your dad has gotten some of that foam spray that he like sticks in gap fillers, and he sprays it, and it just expands and it hardens. It's kind of like that. It's kind of cool stuff. And so we use stuff like that also to make stuff, and we make stuff like. How many of you guys know of a group called Daft Punk? Raise a hand. Daft Punk. They're like a music group. They wear like helmets, robot helmets. Well, this is like these are the helmets that they wore. And we came up with the concepts for that, and so that was kind of their identity for their musical group. Sorry? No, I don't. But never mind. So we also have we also do other things like mechanics. We do. Oh, so let me show you this. This is an actress that we used way back when on a film. No, actually, you guys know who this is?
It's like Shanna.
Go give it away. Miss Sienna.
I did think it was Sienna.
You did? Well, it is. So this was a cast of Sienna's face that we did in the kitchen. And we also did cast of Maddox.
Oh, cute.
Right? We put this like stuff on his face, and he just kind of sat there and he fell asleep. And then we like pulled it off of him, and it hardened up, and then we poured it with plaster. And this is what we get. You guys can take a look at that.
That's really expressive. Like, it has a lot of his personality in that.
Right?
Cast.
If you're
It
not
captured a lot.
afraid.
Right? And on that note, I'll show you another one that has good personality.
It doesn't look dead. It looks like
If
it
you're
looks like
not,
his
He's
personality's
sleeping, right?
in it.
Yeah.
if you're not afraid of
Huh?
small spaces,
wanna touch
because
it?
it's basically this
Heavy.
mask that they put like this.
Who do you think this is?
Nico.
You see, he was a little nervous. Can you tell?
Oh no.
Oh,
He's a little nervous. Can you guys?
too. Look at
Kind of. This is
He's
Nico's
skinny
fish.
head.
He was a little worried. He's like, but he made it through. He
How
survived.
precious is that?
He survived. So when you make casts you can make casts of people's faces and stuff, and you'll have them forever. You have them. You'll look back at them and go, wow.
Is that something they could do themselves? Like they could at home, like if they wanted.
There is. You can, and there's the only thing about it is that it's just kind of you have to do it in a certain way so you don't like suffocate the person. So it does take a little bit of a little coaching, it is something that you can do, and as long as you know the process. So and then we have here. Look at these. What do you guys think these are?
Baby legs.
Yeah, these are
Let them guess next time.
these are Sienna's hands.
Those are Sienna's hands and feet.
Oh wow, she's a baby.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. You gotta like keep them.
Yeah.
Like.
That's
cool.
awesome.
What-
They
what
put
are
their
they
finger
made
in their little hand and touch
What are all those made out of?
These are made out of epoxy resin. Check it out, they're pretty solid.
Don't drop it.
Kind of hard.
Yeah,
You
be
gotta
careful.
Go back in time
We
for
can't
that.
recreate it. Yeah.
You guys want to take a look at it? Those chubby toes?
That's
Check out that's Sienna's.
Just don't drop it. 'Cause
She
they
was
can't redo it.
maybe, how old do you think she was?
Look at
Less-
those.
Less than a year old.
Chubby.
She's about Eden's age.
Yeah.
Younger?
Be careful.
Okay. But yeah, that was Sienna.
She was probably like 9 months old at that point.
Yeah, you go ahead and put it right here.
I was like, what the? On her hand. and
Yeah.
it was just
So,
climbing to pull it out.
There's different types of materials that we use that's safe for the skin, and one of them is called alginate, and it's like made out of a seaweed extract that you actually, I don't know if any of you had your dental work done and you had to get cast of your teeth?
Oh, that,
Yes.
Oh, I hate
yeah,
that.
that plasticky stuff.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like a, it's kind of a chalky,
weird.
minty. It might be minty.
It's
So,
kind of weird feeling.
and that's alginate. So we mix that up, and that's safe enough that you can put it all over your head, and you can actually get an impression of your face. I actually have a cast of myself when I was like 21, and it's I have it in the car. It's but it's got clay all over it, and I can look back at the days and just say, wow, that's a good looking guy back then. Not anymore. So so we do kind of stuff like that. We make molds out of silicone, and this is one of the molds that I made. It was kind of a quick and dirty mold, but you'll get an idea of what it is. So if you guys look in here, I had made a sculpture of, this was the Nico's Stormtrooper helmet. I made a cast of Nico's Stormtrooper helmet out of silicone. And then once you guys feel inside there, it's like soft.
Oh. Okay,
So
got it.
it's a soft material. So once you pour it, you can pour anything hard in there. You can pour plaster or concrete in there, and you can actually pop it out and have a nice, good copy of whatever you sculpted. So that's what I did for Nico's Nico Maddox's and Sienna's Stormtrooper helmets. All right. So this is what a mold is. You can make molds out of, I mean, again, we made molds out of people's faces. We made it molds out of clay sculptures. So see these clay sculptures here?
Yeah.
Once those are done, finished sculpted, then we make a mold just like this. We brush on some silicone, and then we cast them up in different materials. So that's another way of using materials. Okay, so once we have a mold of someone's face, we pour it out of plaster, and then I'm going to show you how we use plastic. See these sheets behind you? We take these sheets and we heat them up, and then we place them over something like Nico's cast or Sienna's cast, and you get something like that, right? It's lightweight. It holds the form. You can wear it. You can wear somebody else's face. You can walk around. You can put on your brother's face and go and commit like a crazy scare people, or you can do something really bad and blame it on your brother. Don't want to do that. No ideas, right?
It's like you fight and then you.
Nico, why don't you pass that down? Here's another one. Or Maddox. So that's Nico's face.
Is there a special machine? Like, where do you put it in? What do you do with it?
So this is a machine. This is something that I built just like maybe a month ago. And it was like a week ago. And I've always wanted to make this. Is called a vacuform machine. And so basically what it happens is you have a heat element up here that will warm and melt the plastic to a certain temperature. And then basically you have your form of whatever it is that you're going to be casting, and you place it under here. And under here I have a tank that basically will create a suction, and it will create a vacuum. And so once I lower the heated plastic over this, it will the suction will suck down and create that form. Yes. So I'm going to demonstrate this for you guys, because I promised Sienna a back of her helmet that I forgot last week. I ran out of plastic, so in a second I'm gonna do one of these for you so you guys can see the process of that. So meanwhile, some of the other things that we have here, I brought you guys this character. This is a lemur character that we used in a Ford Focus commercial in South America. Okay, so we made like 3 of these guys, and what happens is they're on a green screen in the Disney lot, and they're walking around on this limb, this blue screen limb, and then they superimpose that onto a tree that the guy is driving along, and he stops and he gets out of his car, and this branch comes down, and these little creatures come out, and they talk to this, or they see this guy, and the guy's looking at them. He's like, hi, So and they're really cool costumes. They're just a fur suit, and we have a sculpture that I had done. and we did the vacuum form process over that, so we wanted it really lightweight and still structurally strong. So as you could see, those pieces are pretty strong. That you can, yeah, and they're lightweight. So they're really, you know, it's really cool to use different plastics and stuff like that, because you can get so much out of them. All right. So this guy. So when this guy comes down, guys, check this out. When this guy comes down, he looks at the guy that comes out of the thing, and he goes like this. Watch. He goes. He like flares out.
Do it again.
So we have, well, what it is we have mechanical arms that are on the sides of these, and it's all a cable system that pulls back, and it basically, your hair just basically stands up.
awesome.
So, right?
They're all
All
trying
right.
to figure out how
Yeah,
to
like I want to see behind.
See, you guys can come around here. You guys take a look back there.
It's really cool.
It looks like
Remember, no touching.
alive.
It does look.
Oh, it looks alive.
Yeah, right?
Well, because the eyes, it moves over the eyes.
Yeah.
Why didn't you open your eyes?
All right. So that's kind of a cool thing that we could do is mechanics.
She's still sitting on the sofa. Just check.
Here's another
Actually,
example of mechanics. This is a gorilla extension arm.
a gorilla?
Yes. So basically, you put your arm in, and you put your fingers in here, and then you can control
Wow.
the different bends. You got this that controls the bend,
Right? Like, attacking you.
and then you got these three fingers that will control the rest of the fingers.
That's really cool. Then I want that.
You guys want to try it?
Yes, I go first then.
No.
Okay, let's see.
One at a time.
Let's do it's this. It's your
Where
left.
would you like me to put this?
Go ahead and put it on.
That's awesome.
Oh, just set it up on
All right.
Did you make that?
This was one of the guys. We work with a team of people, and like one of the mechanics had put this together. And so, and I would have sculpted the hand skins that go on
It
top
goes
of this. Yeah.
And did you
So your hair's
personally make
So that
the one?
synergy of multiple.
Did you end up making anything
We do,
to
we
go
do.
on top of it? Or the design for
Yes.
it? And
We have lots of
That's awesome.
squeeze it.
Is it hard?
Is it heavy?
It's kind of heavy, huh?
I tried that next. No, I might think
It is kind of made for a bigger guy.
Can I do it?
Yes, we'll all get a chance.
Put your
Put your fingers in there.
hair. It's just it's a pretzel. Or
There you go. Okay. Bring your thumb around here.
okay.
No, around here. Okay.